forever madness, insanity, freestylist. Here in the room of my life, the objects keep changing. Ashtrays to cry into, the suffering brother of the wood walls, the 48 keys of the typewriter, each an eyeball that is never shut, the books, each a contestant in a beauty contest, the black chair, a dog coffin made of a naga hide, the sockets on the wall, waiting like a cave of bees, a gold rug, a conversation of heels and toes, the fireplace, a knife, waiting for someone to pick it up, the sofa exhausted with the exertion of a whore, the phone, two flowers taking root in its crotch, the doors opening and closing like sea clams, the lights poking at me, lighting up both the soil and the laugh, the windows, the starving windows that drive the trees like nails into my heart. Each day I feed a world out there, although birds explode right and left. I feed the world in here too, offering a desk, puppy biscuits. However, nothing is just what it seems to be. My object's dream. I'm wearing new costumes, compelled to, it seems, by all the words in my hands, and the sea that bains in my throat. Well, there if I go. I am insane, I said, spitting again inside of my head, inside of my head. There I go again. Never stop speaking again. Never stop speaking again inside of my head. What is wrong with me again? Inside of my head, I am mentally disordered, I said, closing in all around me, a fear I can't describe, all shaky and confused. I think I'm going to die. Thoughts so unsettling and blocking everyone's attempts when all they try is to help me. I can't make sense of this. My heart hurts, my head hurts, and crying about it only makes it worse. Nobody can ever truly understand, and unless you've went through it, you wouldn't stand a chance. It's just anxiety another day of black. Must think that I'm crazy. Just another panic attack. With her head hung low and nowhere to go. She can't explain. The mysterious pain comes on so fast. How long will it last? Her heart is just pounding. Her head starts to spin. Please go away. She does not want you in. She's uncontrollably crying. It feels like she's dying. Her body's trembling. Her hands start to shake. She feels so helpless with this horrible ache. Someone please help her. Make this go away. She can't stand to feel this way one more day. Someone please help her. She's down on her knees. She's scared and helpless and hopes no one sees. Her head held low, not knowing where to go. She tries to explain the mysterious pain. Feel broken down. My body aches. My heart it bleeds from past mistakes. Can't stop the tears. They fall like rain. The words are spinning round my brain. So scared and feeling so alone. The coldness fills my every bone. No food, no sleep, can't think at all. Every way I turn, another wall of darkness haunts my very soul. My world seems dead, I've lost control. The only weapons is my tongue. Depression has moved in again. Then. I had it once, now it's gone like a knot. It's been undone. Was once so tight, now so slack. Happy times I wish I could have back. Rap after rap, here it goes again. Inside of my head, I'm completely insane, I said. I'm completely insane, I said. The never ending rapping voices in my head. Must be schizophrenic, I said. Can I stop hearing no rapping in my head? It must be schizophrenic, I said. I told my soul to rest, to let your absence be. But why this constant falling makes this soul's insanity each glimpse a bitter nectar, a joy that cuts like pain. How do I unweave this feeling? The feeling of a consuming chain. I've waded through the silence where dreams have turned gray. Now I'm steeped in blue where longing holds its sway. Well, I can be anyone you want, darling. I can shift, I can bend, I can break. Oh, I can break, but right now, I need to be your lover, not a stranger, not a shadow, and not a maybe one day. I need to be the breath in your lungs, the static under your skin, the ache in your bones. When you wake up too fast and swear you felt me there, I was, but time is a cruel, slow god, and patience is a cage with rusted bars, and I'm losing myself inside it. I can see it. I can see us, and not in fragments, not in fleeting dreams, not in someday, but in a life of walls and windows and hands that don't let go, in a world where a waiting is over and we don't bleed for time anymore, where I am yours, a clock between us, but not yet, not yet, not yet, so I stay, not yet, so I hold, not yet, so I swallow the madness and let it simmer in my gut until it kills me from the inside out. I don't know how to be patient when the future already belongs to me. Well, I do not know how to be sane when you exist in a time I cannot touch. I do not know how to be whole when half of me is waiting for you. My hands shake when I write your name, when I spit your name. My thoughts slip like loose threads, unraveling, twisting, spelling things backwards. East, but they all mean the same thing. I miss you. I miss you, and you are not even mine yet. I can be anyone you want, darling. I can wait. I can hold. I can burn. I can wear a patience like a nose and call it a devotion. I can, but it hurts. God, it hurts. But you are worth every second in the insane asylum. No. Here it goes again. In a place where my dark sanity does crawl. Never stop it. Suck my balls. No. Here it goes again. Static hunt. Can't be dreaming without heartbeat or breath. You showed up and started your heart. That gave me memories in a sense so real from 20 years past. I can see your dress and pattern to start colors moment. And then over days, you brought intensity to be a wound and feels like your dress fabric texture against my skin as once. No. I'm a place where my dark insanity does crawl. Voices I hear are having a brawl. Whispers echo in the walls of my mind, twisting thoughts of darkness of the purest kind. Reality shattered like broken pieces of glass in the endless maze that my mind is at an impasse. Illusions are surrounding me in a macabre dance. Mental illness has my mind in a trance. Voices taunt, a never-ending noise of despair. Pure madness reigns when I'm stuck in my hands. My mind's lair, visions torment, shadows popping up is a poison like cyanide and the labyrinth where only the demons rule. Insanity has died. Chains of delusion bind my soul. I feel like a burden and believe my hysteria takes a toll as my loved ones must bring me back from the rabbit hole. It torments me and anxiety eats away at my soul. Fear grips tighten its icy clutch and the purview and of the mind's dark touch. A slave to my thoughts, where demonic voices play and shadows lurk around, making sure they too get a say. In the darkness where the madness that reigns supreme, I am a soul adrift in a bleakness dream, lost in the abyss of insanity's tight grasp. I wait for a day when my mind will collapse. All it takes is one little push, and you can lose your sanity. Well, no, I'm just a little farther above, ahead of a evolutionary curve. I'm just a little bit farther ahead of the evolutionary curve. You can lose your sanity. I just had that one little push. One thing they like more than a hero is to watch the hero fail, fall, die trying. So why bother? Never stop spitting out rap of a golden calf. Commands lower your gaze, blind your hands, pretend lies that raise the lands that fucking the soul are not plans of a golden gate. Well, no. I used to think that my life was a tragedy, but now I think it's a comedy. I can never stop laughing maniacally. I sit, heart still not beating, a lone soul amongst my own memories, which plaster the walls, a putrid stain through the fog of night. I hear her cry, silent tears of crystal, falling to the padded floor, shattering through the crackle of the fire. I hear her laughter, a once pretty sound gone sharp and raw, staring aimlessly into my own palms. Her voice haunts me, has haunted for so long, so I reach but a single hand to the fire, watch the tongues of the flame like lick my open flesh. I smile when the siren begins. They fall from my chair, crawling to their sound, their loud cackle driving her memory away from the flames. I rob a charcoal log, that which I toss in another vow. Although when the smoke and flame surrounds, I know I must have been missed when they came to lock her up. Despair clouds my mind as I desperately search for escape. I fear I will never find. Can you see I'm drowning in the emptiness of reality? Inside my mind, I am free, and there is not a cage in the world that can hold me. In this cage, imagination, I am free. Inside my mind, I am free, and there is not a cage in the world that can hold me. Though as hard as I try, I cannot seem to figure out how to stay there eternally. Gracefully I leap and spin, a bird flying in the dark as I mourn for this place, a place I belong, home that I long for every second. And every day I wonder if I can survive this long without it. At the end of the day, I ask myself, who am I? And dread the answer that haunts my mind like a phantom. Crimson stains spread through my soul as I fall into the abyss of madness, gasping for breath as I wake up to another day of endlessly dancing in my glided cage. And poverty will lose an end of a lottery, forced to sustain a thread. Bear society, manufacture a rivalry, but first get them using to see it on TV. Cosplay, as naturally there goes humanity. Where's the humanity? Can't find neighborly, no camaraderie, acceptance, but oddity. Just single file, please, to the factory. Talk back and be privy to the reality of free copy, paste, delete, recopy. The definition of insanity, the loss in every victory is plain to see that the pillow mints are complimentary, subdued easily, simply like smoke to a bee. The screen hides the real you and me. Indeed, no. Everybody's a killer if you push them far enough, and I think that bitch has just pushed you far enough. And the inner workings of my mind, a cog had slipped. Things are turning at odd times, fast and slow, and fast again. Lubrication running out, frustration setting in. Memories escape me, while wild machinations fill my head. Life and death, pleasure and pain. Wait, I feel the cog has slipped again. Life and pain, death and pleasure. Is that right, or is it the other? Maybe it's neither. Maybe the cog is just broken in my inner workings of my mind. I am the same. Shh.